Here we go. Borg won the toss and is elected to receive, and as you can see, he may be a good 10 or 12 feet behind the baseline.
You also can see another packed house. I wonder how much of an effect that will be, the fact that McEnroe played later last night than Borg did.
Oh, I don't think any, Pat. If the adrenaline doesn't take care of that, nothing will. They're in shape. They're young.
McEnroe, the defending champion, and Borg in quest of the United States Open Championship, the one tournament that he hasn't won. The one major, I guess I should say.
All.
Who has the better serve? Wasn't easy.
Holds his serve. He wins the first game, first set. Your head, it's a tough situation to try to cover. Lightning shot by Borg. In my opinion, Pat, Borg's hardest shot, the one that has the most pace, is when he steps around the backhand, hits a forehand inside out, which would then go to McEnroe's forehand, a right-hander's backhand. But that ball up the line was really hammered. McEnroe misses a lot of those shots where he has plenty of time, he has an opening, and he's, I think, a little careless, a little too blasé. He ought to sort of really pay attention to it. It's long.
40-15.
Not
like that kick serve is bothering Borg.
If I were talking to McEnroe, I would say these first couple games on Borg serve, try to rally, get some feel. It's good.
Swept past Borg and was caught by Frank Parker. Could play a little.
He play a lot. You'll see Borg at his best as he comes across that baseline, and McEnroe slides to cover the down-the-line shot. See him going to the opposite side of the center service line.
Good thing to watch in case this first serve misses from McEnroe here.
He's got to be 12 feet, Pat.
Oh, yeah.
At least. He'll walk forward some. Yeah, he got into about maybe 5 feet behind the baseline. Now he'll start, I think, in about that position. He'll move up, I think, before McEnroe actually tosses, but he'll move up a lot more once the ball goes up in the air. Let's see how much he moves forward.
He'll be very close to the baseline. Borg took a long look.
He's still taking a look. The average guy is scared to death of the sand shot. The average tennis player is scared to death of the half volley. The good players take it routine in stride. Good. John McEnroe has a tremendous struggle. He saved 4 or 5 break points. He has held his serve. Oh, what a super shot by Borg.
McEnroe thought the serve was long.
30.
You never know what he's thinking. Borg.
When you see it go past you, like that shot that Borg hit went past McEnroe, you hope your serve is caught long so you get another swing somehow, you know, another time. McEnroe getting himself in trouble. 4-all, love 30. Second serve, and Borg will be moving in and trying to get a shot at a winner. That's good.
Oh, that was a miss hit.
Absolute miss hit. It had as much wood on as it did gut, but it counts. And it's triple break point for Bjorn Borg.
If he breaks, you just listen to the roar.
Borg, he leads 5 games to 4.
How deep Borg is. He's got to be 15 feet behind the baseline, but he'll come forward. He's out.
Advantage Borg.
Bad shot by McEnroe, and it's break point for Borg. McEnroe just trying to get the ball back deep and then get into a good volleying position, but he missed it by a few inches over the baseline. See how wide Borg is standing? He's trying to make sure that McEnroe can't swing it wide and hurt him.
That's out.
Game Borg.
That's out. Borg is strolling off, and McEnroe is going to have some sort of an argument, some sort of discussion, and some sort of a look.
McEnroe is certainly going to lose the argument.
You're not going to ask him if he's sure of his ball? There's the mark right on the line. How can you not see it?
He called it out.
top and caught it too long. That's out.
Game McEnroe. Games are 6-all. We will now play the tiebreaker. The first player to reach 7 with a margin of 2 will win the game and the set. Quiet, please.
That shot that he was attempting that you talked about earlier, and he runs around that forehand.
That one's low, Pat. He had to hit a lot of extra top. When it's a little higher, he's a little deeper. He doesn't have to hit so much top spin. That's when he gets the most of the ball, and that's why he gets more speed.
One inside-out swing.
Right. The more spin you put on the ball, the less speed you get. Point advantage will be the winner of this set.
That happened to McEnroe earlier.
It's a big serve by Borg, and he was going to come in behind it. John got it down, and Borg didn't get the racket ready very well.
The most difficult time, I guess, right now, other than the dusk, when those shadows are halfway across the court like they are.
As you mentioned yesterday, it's like a ball come through the shadow of a picket fence.
5-3 McEnroe.
Excellent return by Borg. He got it down low. He had some pace on it, and it was straight back at McEnroe, so McEnroe had no angles to work with.
Remember the tiebreaker they played at Wimbledon? 18-16, that one was.
And what high quality that tiebreaker was. It wasn't a question of people not returning serve and making errors. They just kept making winners. Set point for McEnroe.
6-4 McEnroe.
Couple of set points here for McEnroe. Again, Pat, it's a guess, but I think McEnroe might try to make the return and come on in if Borg does not come in.
First set then goes to McEnroe in the tiebreaker. 7-4 the tiebreaker score. 7-6 the set score.
If he gets down 2 sets to love against McEnroe, I don't think he can get out. Oh, fantastic. 2 service breaks in the second set. McEnroe has won the first set 7-6. Pat, Borg did not set up for that overhead well at all. He didn't hustle behind it. The ball bounced behind him. He was a little late getting the racket ready. Now I think we'll see McEnroe try to come in behind the return to put on some instant pressure.
Didn't have to.
Third double fault for Borg. 2 double faults in this game. And Bjorn Borg, the 5-time Wimbledon champion, trying for the Grand Slam. One thing you know, that Borg is going to make you hit a lot of balls. See if Borg moves up aggressively to return the second serve. break point for Bjorn Borg.
Advantage 4.
Normally, when Borg gets in trouble, he becomes more aggressive. And again, a sign of a true champion. He's not going to pull his horns in and try to play too safe. I got to make some things happen. At this point, I've got nothing to lose. Again, Borg will get a look at a second serve. That's out.
Game Borg. McEnroe leads 3 games to 1.
One of those precious service breaks. It was about 8:30 last night. It was a question about what kind of shape his ankles are in, his legs, but he has been flying all over the court.
30.
Maybe some of the momentum that he created last night in the match against Connors is still with him.
Sort of like when Aryna came from way back to beat Vilas and then played Connors in the finals the next day and kept riding on that momentum, that high he had, and won.
40.
Rolling now.
And he's getting an awful lot of first serves in, and a lot of them, Pat, are going to the forehand side of Borg, and there's no way you can keep looking for that serve coming from a lefty.
Very effective.
5 games to 1.
5-1 second set.
Played this poorly. Typical of Borg. Now he's trying to put on some pressure. He's going to take the short ball and attack. Again, he might serve and come in trying to add pressure. Set point for John McEnroe. This would put McEnroe up 2 sets to love in this U.S. Open final. A big lead in his defense of his title. That's out.
Second set, McEnroe 6.
Very few arguments about whether his serve was good or not.
40.
He argued with somebody who doesn't speak back.
You look for the serial number and write the owners, I guess, and the manufacturer. McEnroe's serves getting up high on Borg, and he's having a terrible time trying to get that ball down in play. Is out. So John McEnroe has held his serve, and the defending champion McEnroe has won the first set 7-6.
Fred Perry won this championship as well, the United States Championship, 3 times.
Good shot by Borg.
30.
McEnroe made a good shot to come in on, and Borg made a crackerjack cross-court shot. A still break point for McEnroe. You know, Fred Perry was world table tennis champion as well.
Before he ever started to play.
Now, what does McEnroe do? Does he chip and stay back, give him nothing, or does he try to attack? He's coming if he can. Good volley, good anticipation by Borg. Arthur Ashe and his wife,
Deuce.
and the new Davis Cup captain, and he's absolutely ecstatic to have that opportunity. It's something he said he'd always hoped would happen, and I'll tell you, I think he'll do a magnificent job. He'll be a great representative.
Replacing you. Got some big shoes to fill, but I know he's capable. You're going to miss that, aren't you?
I am. I left reluctantly, but I thought it was the thing to do. In recent games, one of the few unforced errors made by McEnroe. Borg now has the advantage, trying to get even at 2-all in the third set.
Borg pulls even. 2-all in the third.
True. These are just observations, not predictions.
40-15.
McEnroe has what I would describe right now as happy feet. They are moving. He's bouncing. He has short little steps. He's jumping back off of short balls. He's moving quickly for the high ball, and he's got it all going right now. And I don't see any sign of him letting up in that case. So Borg is going to have to make it happen.
That's good. I've been around all sports for a long time, but I've never heard anybody with.
Borg has missed an awful lot of returns, trying to hit it fairly hard, trying to do something special. Perhaps he said, let's get it back and see if he can miss a few, or I'll get another swing.
3-all. Third set. McEnroe won the first 2 sets.
On the second serve, if Borg gets a good swing, he's going to take a chance. It's that first serve he's just trying to get back in play. And it's break point for Borg.
McEnroe gets right on top of that net, doesn't he? Maybe closer than anybody else.
He and Gerulaitis do that a lot. I was surprised because I thought that was an ideal time for Borg to try to hit the lob.
Go ahead, please. Thank you.
Double fault. Number 4 for McEnroe. Bjorn Borg has broken serve. Sweaty palm time. That's a shot that Borg uses fairly frequently throughout a match against a net rusher, but he has not tried it very often in this one. There is Leonard Berglund, just helplessly sitting on the sideline. I'm sure a very surprised development for him.
Games are 5-all in the third. It's 40-love McEnroe. He won the first 2 sets. And he continues to roll.
Big serve by McEnroe. A tremendous return by Borg.
As good as that return was, McEnroe was there.
He had to make a half volley in a defensive manner. And Borg just ripped the forehand. So it's 2-3. Remember, the first one to reach 7 with a 2-point advantage wins.
Missed.
Second serve. 3-all.
3-all. McEnroe says it was out.
McEnroe thinks it was out. Borg thinks it was good. It's going to stand at 3-all as they change ends. Boy, McEnroe made a tremendous. So McEnroe serving at 5-6. He, of course, has 2 points to serve, so he could take a 7-6 lead if he can win these two. It is still set point for Borg.
Taking a lot of time. Oh, and he missed it.
Game and third set. Borg 7-6.
Won't miss any of this or any of that.
30 low.
And some of this may take a while now. You get the feeling that things are starting to change a little bit.
Low. He leads 2 games to 1.
Borg moves out to a 2-1 lead in set number 4. McEnroe is up 2 sets to 1.
And it's double break point for Borg. And McEnroe made some shot
15,
up the line
40.
and deep. Watch again and watch what that lands maybe a foot from the baseline, and Borg just, oh well, just an unbelievable shot back up the line as we come back live at 15:40. McEnroe serving 2-3 in the 4th set. McEnroe won the first 2 sets. Borg came back and won the 3rd.
30-40.
Good serve by McEnroe.
Tribute to our producer. Good night.
Well, I'll tell you, Borg did a terrific job just to get to the ball. And he got up a reasonable lob. It wasn't real tough, but at least you make the other guy beat you. McEnroe has the ad. Trying to get even at 3-all in the 4th set.
A couple of different sources of information, but it's been a long time since Borg lost a 5-set match.
Several years.
Game McEnroe. Games are 3-all.
Let me tax you a little bit more. When's the last time a right-hander won the U.S. Open?
This match about 3 hours and 20 minutes old right now. That's a lot of running.
They both had 5-set semifinals. That seems like it was forever ago, but it was just yesterday.
It's wide.
40 low.
You ready for another tiebreaker?
Why not? It makes it exciting for everyone.
Game McEnroe. Games are are 5-all. New balls, please.
And you have to make that decision in less than a second. McEnroe thought it was going out, had a chance at it, could have made the shot, and it was in by a foot at least.
We'll take another look and watch. You'll see McEnroe was there. He could make a play, as Pat said. He chose to let it go, and that's really a tactical error, a mental error, because when you have a play on a ball in a crucial situation, unless it's going way out, you make the play.
The game goes to Borg, and he leads 6 games to 5 in the. Boy, that's a good volley.
It was also an excellent second serve.
30-all.
That's the way the good ones do it. It is a difficult time. It is pressure. But they are a bit fatalistic. I've got to make a good shot. I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to charge in that net and see if I can make a good shot. 30-all.
That has been a very effective serve when McEnroe has been able to get it in, and that's the 6th ace.
Boy, what a time. Great return by Borg. Do you think Borg knows that he's playing here at night now? He started in the daytime.
I don't think so. I don't think it really makes any difference. Just what Tony's alluding to is that he objected last year particularly to playing at night. That's when he lost to Tanner, but look at that site. How could you object to anything like that?
Yeah, because we're playing in a bowl down here. Second serve. Again, set point for Borg, trying to get even at 2 sets apiece.
Game and 4th set, Borg 7-5.
John McEnroe Sr. John McEnroe, Bjorn Borg, and Mariana Borg down at the very left.
Ushers hold the game.
Tony, everybody who witnessed that epic at Wimbledon said perhaps that's the best match of all time. The jury's still out.
McEnroe throws up his hands and shakes his head. The real answer is you better get that approach shot deeper than that, or Bjorn Borg is going to flat knock it by you. what just went through your mind? Remember the one McEnroe let go with that top spin? As I saw him let it go, I thought, boy, that might be another one because it had a lot of top on it, but it went well out.
McEnroe seems to be able, when he needs to come up with a good, tough serve. And he does again. He might be in trouble now.
Let's take a look and see if Borg's shot coming up next hits the top of the net, because McEnroe is over there. And let's see if the ball ticks the net.
Yeah,
it did, because McEnroe was there, not to say he would make the shot. Good play by McEnroe. Pat, you describe that same situation over and over. If it works, it's a smart play. If it doesn't work, you know, well, maybe you question the logic.
They'll ask you about it later on.
Right.
Sets 2-all, games 1-all. Game score. Third game, fifth set, 30-all.
Again, a bright play by Borg.
40-30.
Gloria Kramer in the lower right. Jack Kramer smiling. Don Budge in the back. Laurie Budge. Frank Parker. Boy, the history of the game of tennis sitting right there. McEnroe would be smart. Say, here, take my racket. You try it for a while.
Fred Perry and Althea Gibson sitting up behind them, too. A lot of talent there, as you mentioned.
Borg has the ad. Borg with a good shot down the line has held his serve. Stay away from that line. There's no way they can call it on you.
I'm thinking about Borg, who rifled that return. That might have been a winner.
I wonder who's going to leave and say I didn't get my money's worth.
Quiet, please.
2-all, fifth set.
Pat, you know, McEnroe made a super offensive lob, and Borg made the ideal play. He got back, he lobbed it deep and high and got back in the point. He did lose a point, but at least he made McEnroe beat him.
15 love.
Borg, in the last few games he served, has won them, but has been laboring a little bit with that first serve. Alert all of our affiliated stations along the line that we'll, on the next court change, give you a station break.
It's also break point for John McEnroe. It's what you spoke of, Pat. One service break now is obviously extremely crucial.
You're going to hear some boos, but he's not complaining. He's mad at himself, and that's all.
He may be mad at Borg for making the shot.
Well, that's his opponent.
You know, a sentence came to my mind. Borg says, I'm not under pressure. I can make the big shots. I can make the right shot at the big time, and he certainly did it there.
McEnroe in again.
It's wide.
Advantage McEnroe.
Break point. Again, I like McEnroe's attempt. Let's make something happen. If he can knock it by me, good luck to you, but there's a lot of pressure on.
McEnroe breaks.
Fantastic play by John McEnroe. Let's watch it. Diving, stabbing volley. Borg has his choice. McEnroe guesses right, and now bingo into the open court. Just inside the sideline, and it is 40-love McEnroe serving, trying to extend his lead to 5-3 in the final set.
Borg knocks off a winner.
He also finished about 4 feet inside the baseline. He was walking right into it. No sense hitting it falling backwards. 40-15. Boy, that's what makes the good ones good, the great ones great. Produce under pressure. McEnroe's serve cut right into the body of Bjorn Borg. We talked about a bad knee, bad ankles, tight legs, and this. Look what we're down to.
Service ace from Borg.
40 low.
Borg knocks off a winner. Whole serve at love.
Game board.
That's 5-4 McEnroe in the fifth.
Ball is out. Quiet, please.
Umpire said the call was correct. The ball was out. 15 love.
It.
15 all.
It was about 14-13 in the tiebreaker at Wimbledon. McEnroe had the same kind of high forehand volley with Borg in the backhand corner. He swung at it and missed it just like that. McEnroe ended up winning the tiebreaker. But what a crucial error. Both there and here. 15 all.
30-15. 30-15.
Double match point for John McEnroe. Leonard Berglund on the right of your screen. That is Bjorn Borg. His hopes of a Grand Slam a glimmer, and that is John McEnroe Sr. That is Mrs. McEnroe on the right of your screen, and it is 40-15, double match point 4 hours and 22 minutes later.
John
McEnroe. Seven, 6, 6-1, 7-5, 5-7, 6-4. Thank you.
Johnny Aryna from Wimbledon, baby.